Paul Bernardo is being transferred to a medium security facility, and politicians from all sides of the political spectrum are freaking out. So what's going on? So we have Doug Ford calling for the head of correctional services to be fired. The Minister of Justice for the federal government tried to convince this person to not let the transfer go through, even though that they don't have that power. And Pierre Poilievre is calling on Trudeau to pass a law to make it so that these types of offenders, people like Paul Bernardo, can never leave maximum security facilities. Paul Bernardo is a monster and arguably one of Canada's most notorious serial killers. When I had last looked into Paul Bernardo a few years ago, what I discovered is that he spends 23 hours a day alone in his jail cell. Many people call for the death penalty for people like Paul Bernardo, but we don't have that in Canada, and also, if you want this person to suffer, the death penalty doesn't allow them to suffer. Having him be alone and talk to nobody for 23 hours a day does that. And he's in this form of isolation because of two reasons. One, he's a violent offender, and two, if he goes into Gen Pop, he will be killed. So this begs the question, why is he being transferred to a medium security facility? We actually don't have the details as to why this is occurring, but one thing to keep in mind is that if Paul Bernardo is not under 24-hour-a-day surveillance and he does end up in Gen Pop, yeah, probably won't go well for him. So while I understand why people are justifiably upset, and yes, I do think that Doug Ford's outrage here is genuine, I don't think that we can make any assumptions just yet without more information. Because if he's being transferred to a medium security facility but still being put under 23-hour-a-day isolation, then what's the difference? And if he's going out into Gen Pop, then that's going to affect his personal safety. Which, if you want him to be punished, follow if you want to stay up to date on the story.